Hi, beautiful one. Hello, everyone. Hi. How is everyone? I know a lot of you were probably worried. Hi. I'll explain in just a little bit when everybody gets on. I missed you guys too. Hello, you new ones. Welcome. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you. Hi, Daniel. Hi. Hello, you new ones. Welcome. How is everyone? Hi. I'm sort of waiting for everybody to get on. Is everyone okay? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine. Namaste. Thank you. Namaste. Exactly. You hit it on the head. Namaste. Hello, Grace. What do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, will. Aloha. Thank you. Okay, good. Hello, you new ones. Welcome. Yes, so if you're brand new and you've never joined Periscope before, we go by heart, so you can tap on the screen to give me hearts. There's a lot of loving souls that give a lot of hearts. So I don't remember who had, I think Grace had 10,000. There's a couple of you who had 10, 6, and 8,000. It was crazy. Hello, you new ones. My name is Cindy. If you don't know, I'm with your Indigo path. Yes, you tap your screen for hearts. Thank you. So, yes, I'm going to explain chakras and crystals. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to block them. I have to wait. Hello, everyone. Welcome, you new ones. Exactly. Hi. Chakras are within you, absolutely. Yeah, I missed you guys too. I just want to make sure that we get everybody here. So today we're going to be talking about chakras and crystals and stones and yeah, crystal stones and rocks. Yeah. Hi. Good. Welcome if you're new. My name is Cindy. I'm a psychic medium. Yeah. Exactly. Send them love. We may have to stop it and then delete them because for some reason it's not letting me block yet. So thank you. Am from India, ma'am. I knew what. It's so boring. So it's boring. Yeah, well, if you choose to see that it's boring, absolutely. Yeah, bienvenidos. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, so I have all the clairs. Absolutely. I was saying about chakras. So today we'll be talking about chakras and crystals and stones and gems. Yeah. Your fit you. I don't know what that means. So how can you be psychic? When did you find this out? So I'm not answering any questions right now. I'm just trying to get the group together, and then I will let you guys know what happened about yesterday. And if you're new, you'll just have to hear. Oh my God. So it's not letting me, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Hi, you new ones, welcome. So is everybody still on here? Can you still, okay. I'm not sure if I pressed the wrong button, so if I did, we'll have to start the broadcast over. Okay, good. Thank you. So welcome, you new ones. My name is Cindy. I'm a psychic medium. A lot of things: hypnotherapist, Reiki master, healing touch, prana. I do a lot of life between life sessions with people. Yeah, thank you. So first I'm going to talk about what happened yesterday. We're used to doing periscopes twice a day. I did not. Hi. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we didn't do periscope yesterday. I had some interesting things go on all week. Doing all the periscopes and doing the YouTube live daily. So I just wanted to go over that with you, but Spirit put me in deep meditation yesterday. My whole day was just gone. I was just in deep meditation. They were re-energizing me, and they were teaching me and some things. I hope I can explain this correctly where you understand. But what's been happening lately, so I've been a psychic medium all my life. So I've been a medium all my life, right? A lot of people just go by the psychic part, right? But I'm a medium. So I channel spirit. I do channel. I channel the beings. So all my life, the three beings that I've worked with have no names. I have named them, but they have no names. So they have no names because they've never incarnated. So there's not a separation for them to have an identity of a name, right? But for our understanding, we work with names here. So I've named them Spirit. Or when a certain one pulls out in front, I name them something else. So all my life, I've always been conscious, and they're always right here. I hope I explained this correctly. It's really hard to explain. So that's a lot of reason why when I'm channeling, you can't tell if it's me or Spirit, unless it's like a very wise thing, and then you know that's from Spirit, right? Hi, Star. So what happened was during some of the periscopes, I noticed I was going further behind, and they were coming out front more. So I don't know how else to explain that, except for that I had other guides and angels actually asked me to come to the back part of me, and they were front and center. And it really happened in a big way that day that I was channeling on the daily for the YouTube. So I was having some questions about that, because I've had that happen to me at different parts of my life, but it was only when it was required or needed. Okay, I hope I'm saying that right. So I was in the back listening to what they were saying, but I was back here when usually I'm right here with them. Okay, so I was in the back having all kinds of questions. Like, I didn't realize that I was going to be back here and you guys were going to be talking. Like, I've never had that separation. It's always just been me and them together. Okay, so, but they were helping me understand that because the energy is bigger, because it is my natural inclination. This is my gift. This is what I do here. It is my natural inclination to go into your energy, into the group's energy, decipher from the group and then listen to what Spirit's saying. But they were helping me understand that at this point I needed to be back here because the group and the variance in the vibration. So we have frequencies, but the vibration itself, the variance in the vibration was going to be too much for my body to handle. So they had me go back here and they took front and center. Okay? So that's part of what was going on. I know, I do. I do use my hands a lot. I was probably Italian in the last life. I do use my hands a lot. But it's who I am. All I can say is if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. So, because I'm trying to explain. So that was part of what was going on, okay? The other part was that I told you guys about the teacher. I call him the teacher. So the teacher was the one that was sort of, it's Spirit and the teacher together, but teacher is the one that teaches. So, well, can they? Yeah, absolutely they can. But will they? Not unless it's necessary. So what I want you guys to understand is I'm coming to a point where I'm going to be channeling them and I'm going to be sitting in the back because it's happening more and more. Because the energy and the vibration is so big. Okay? So, hi, White Lily. So the other thing they want to tell you is that I won't be pulling cards like I was every day. That won't be happening because the teacher is getting to a point, or they're trying to help you understand that they are not here to make the decisions for you because we have free will, okay? Now, when I channel and they give you information, there is a lot of nuggets. There's a lot of information that you can gather from from their teachings, okay? Yeah. So we have free will. They are not here to make the decision for you. If they make a prediction, it is because it is for your guidance so that when that thing comes, that situation comes, you can be clear. Not so that you can make your decision because of that prediction. They want you to understand that you are here because you chose to have these experiences in this way. Okay? Not to pull a card every day and see where you're going to go. Because the thing is, as Spirit, we know when you say, am I going to stay with this guy or am I going to leave with this guy? Well, we see there is a reality where you stay with the guy. There is a reality where you leave the guy. Now, that is up to you whether to decide which one you're going to bring in the physical, okay? But we will give you clarity on which one goes one way and which one goes the other. We will give you the lighted path that you're on now. Then it is up to you to decide. Absolutely, like parallel universes. Everything that you've thought of in your mind, you have created sort of like a universe. You have created a grid. Now, which one are you going to bring into the physical? That is up to you. Okay? So, I hope that makes sense. There's a lot of teachings that the teacher wants to teach. And the reason I'm saying this is I don't know how this is going to go. I just know that this is what's happening. So, I'm just sort of giving you guys an awareness. Okay? I have no idea. At some point in my, I'm going to have to say, okay, it's time for me to get back, or if they're just going to come in, okay? You're welcome. Okay. Exactly. And these beings are powerful. They're very powerful. They're very wise. They're very old. And they're very powerful. So, when you're talking to them, understand who you're talking to. Okay? So if you have a question, they want to clarify it for you. They love you. They want you to have it. The thing is this realm, this earth, is already expanding to this new vibration. What Cindy has decided to do in this life is to channel so that we can come help you understand this new vibration, because either you will vibrate at that frequency or you will stay at this other realm. That is up to you, but we want to give you clarity. We want to give you clarity so that you can vibrate at the new expansion. Okay, does that make sense? Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So when somebody said namaste today, it was the perfect thing to say for me. Okay? Because namaste means my soul is accepting and loving your soul at the point that it's at. Okay? Okay. So with that being said, let's do some practice for you guys, okay? So I have a deck of cards. Spirit wants to say they love you. They really love you. So I have a deck of cards. I'm going to shuffle them. Then I'm going to put one card up, pull one card up where you can see it. I will look at the card from my point of view. You will not be able to see what the card is. And then I want you to tell me whether it's red or black, okay? In order to do this, you have to clear your mind. And then whatever you get, trust it. Don't overthink it, okay? So I am going... Okay, then you don't get to do it. Because you need your mind for driving. Okay. Alright, here we go. You ready? I'll be thinking it, and then you guys can get it, okay? And tell me whether it's red or black, okay? Hello, perfectly peace, love. We're about to start a psychic abilities test, or game, actually. It's to help you. So I'm going to pull a card up. You won't be able to see it, but I will. And then I'd like for you to say whether it's red or black, and you can just type it in there. Okay, is that everybody? It's black. Okay? So just keep score for yourself. We're going to do 5. Okay? Okay, you guys ready? Oh, you did? Good. Here we go. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. So you guys know it was black because you saw the reflection. We'll do it this way now. Okay? You guys ready? You clear your mind? Okay. Well, if you didn't see it, you know. And Spirit knows. It's okay. I'm just going to take off my glasses now. I forgot about the glasses reflecting. Okay, good. Well, you know if you got it right or not. It's not helping anybody but yourself if you're truthful. Okay? Guys ready? You clear your mind? Okay, here we go. Okay, you ready? It's black. Okay, we have two more. So remember, what you want to do is clear your mind. So clear your mind. There should be a focal point in your mind where it's just clear. Maybe it's black, maybe it's nothing there. Just this focal point that you want to put your mind to. Okay? So you want to focus on that where it's a nothing. And then when you're in that space, whatever comes in there, red or black, that's what you decide. Okay? You trust it. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Okay, is that everybody? It's black. Okay, we got one more. You ready? Right? Okay. Now, let go of what you did. Just let it go. If you got it wrong, so what? Let it go. Okay? Don't go by what you just did before. We're talking about now. So close your eyes, clear your mind, focus on that space that's empty. Okay. Are you ready? Last card. But you did perfectly as you're supposed to. Okay? You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay? Ready? Here we go. Okay, we ready? Okay. So we got, it's black. Okay? So what will happen, what's happened for some of you, I will tell you, Spirit was saying, your critical mind got in the way. Because a lot of you were thinking, well, it's been so many blacks, it's got to be a red. Okay? Why are you a little worried? Yeah, so that's why you have to get in that blank space. You have to get in that blank space. Because honestly, I never know what the card is. That's what I do with tarot. I could shuffle them a million times, but Spirit will make the card what Spirit's going to make the card. Okay? And I have that understanding. So, if you guys are wanting to become more psychic, you have to really empty your mind. You have to learn how to quiet it down, put your ego in check, and then receive the energy. Okay? And not let your critical mind get in the way. Because your critical mind is doing the math of it. Your critical mind is saying, well, maybe that's not it. Or how can I do this? Or this is kind of weird. Or, all that kind of stuff. Okay? That's your critical mind. You have to learn to tame that. Calm it down. Put it in balance with your your physical and your energetic self. Okay? Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Well, that was one practice. You guys can take a deck of cards. I have a lot of people do this. Yeah. Okay. Well, good. I mean, it's your path. You do with it what you want to do with it. You do with it what you feel like you need to do with it. Okay? Yeah, did a lot of people take their salt bath yesterday? Hello, Big Bubba. Welcome. This is a beautiful soul group. I wasn't able to say that because Spirit really wanted to talk, but this is a beautiful soul group. If you found us and you stay and you feel like you belong, then you do. If you don't, then you don't. But if you do, you're part of our soul group and you're really evolved. Okay? Now you just have to remember. So I wasn't able to read all that stuff. Okay. So, you're doing the salt today? Yeah. Okay, so I'll go back over the salt baths. So for a lot of you empaths, and really this is good for everyone to do once a week at least, it's a good idea to take an Epsom salt bath for 10 minutes. That just sort of cleanses your energy for the week. All the energy you've been receiving, it'll sort of cleanse you and balance. Good. And it'll make you feel better. We don't like to do it more than 10 minutes because our spiritual side knows what to do. Our energetic spiritual side knows what to do with the salt bath. Our body wants to naturally absorb. So in 10 minutes, what you'll start doing is reabsorbing the energy. So you want to just let it go. So about 10 minutes, and then you can get out of the tub. Okay? And that sort of cleanses you, gets you balanced, gets you in that better vibration. Okay? Does that make sense? You're welcome. Did you stay too long? Yeah, it will happen. It really will. I mean, I don't say these things just because. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, these things I've tested out. That's my work. That's what I've done for a long time. Tested all these theories out. So over the water, what you want to do is ask your guides, ask Spirit, ask your angels, whoever it is that you speak with, and just say, can you help cleanse and balance this energy as I sit in it? Just help cleanse and balance it. And re-energize me. Yeah. So you want to cleanse, you want to balance, and you want to re-energize. Yesterday I channeled for the first time. Now I know what you've been talking about all this time. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you had some clarity. Very good. That most of all is what Spirit wants you guys to do. Spirit's here to help guide you, not to make those decisions for you. And the other thing, the teacher, so I will warn you guys, The teacher is pretty stern. So at points, if you hear me getting a little stern, that's the teacher. The teacher is kind of scary, but I love the teacher. They're not scary as in like they will hurt you. They're scary as in you become reverent to them, like you understand they're an all knowing being. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the teacher will, because some people were asking the same questions over and over, and you weren't getting the message. And you have to understand the message is the message is the message, but you are not going to understand the message until you are ready to receive it. Okay? But my physical self, my tool self, my critical self wants to help you understand. So Spirit will help me and give it to you in 20 different ways. But if you're not getting it, you're not getting it because you're expecting the answer outside of you when the answer is within you. And Spirit can help guide you in that. Okay? I wasn't hearing what you guys were saying. I'm sorry. So, I'm used of them being closed. I'm not understanding. I guess you guys were talking to each other. Okay, so let's talk about. So, thank you. Okay, thank you for listening. Thank you for understanding. Again, there's probably going to come a time that's really, really soon where I'm just going to sit back and then Spirit's going to come forth and you will be talking to them directly, okay? I can see you. I know what's going on, but it's the strangest feeling. I wasn't saying anything. It was them saying. Okay. Oh, poor streaming. Okay. Yeah, and this is different than what I'm used to doing. So, let's talk about, that being said, get ready. We're going to a new vibration because I'm expanding too. I am going to talk about dreams. Well, I did already talk about dreams. I think it was on a replay. Yeah, exactly. Good. Okay, so let's talk about chakras, and we're going to really be talking about stones and crystals and gems, and then we can talk about how it associates with your chakras. So everybody understands the first chakra, and then, oh, also, I will be just doing Periscope once a night, okay? So in that, we'll go over the 5th, 6th, and 7th chakra, okay? So we've gone through the first 4. Oh, good. We've gone through the first 4. So the first chakra, you guys know, is red, and the second is orange, and the third is yellow, and the 4th is pink and green, okay? So the first chakra is red. It's used for grounding. It's that thing that keeps us on this earth, that helps us discover our place in this earth. The second chakra is about, procreating, giving, procreating, attachment, obsession it can become, things like that. The third chakra is sort of the action. So does anybody remember the mantras for the first 4 chakras? That way, because Big Bubba, I think is what it is, he'll be able to understand what they do by that mantra. So I'm just asking, does anybody I am, I feel, I do, I love. Margene, you got it. Yeah. I feel, I do. So the first one is I am. The second one is I feel, second chakra. Third one is I do. It's the action. It's what takes these chakras, whatever you're thinking, whatever psychically you know, and brings it to the physical. Okay? The first is I am. The second is I do. I feel. The third is I do. And the fourth is I love. Okay? So, and we talked about if you're loving from your 4th chakra, that's unconditional love. That is understanding. Okay? That is that beautiful love. And the reason it is green and pink is because green is love to the world and pink is self-love. Okay? So if you're looking in your chakra and you're seeing a lot of green, a little bit of pink, then it needs to be balanced. It should be balanced in there. That means you're loving too much and not loving yourself enough, okay? So you have to be balanced. And when you're in a relationship and you're stuck with that obsessive and why did they leave and no, they can't do that to me and I'm going to get them back and I don't care what happens and blah, 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 blah. That's working from your second chakra. That's the obsession. That's the addiction. That's a different type of love. That is not the love from your fourth chakra, okay? So I'll go on to say the fifth chakra is here. Your fifth chakra is here, and so if you guys could pay attention, so I can see, your fifth chakra is here, and it is your voice to the world. It is what you came here to state to the world. It is what you came here to state in your relationships. It's what you came here to state with your family. Exactly. It's I speak, okay? And when some of you aren't speaking your truth, it's your truth. So if some of you aren't speaking your truth, you can have a lot of issues in this area, okay? So, and that chakra is blue, okay? It is this beautiful, gorgeous blue. Yes, your authenticity. It is what you're taking and you're speaking to the world. But if you know something and you're not speaking your truth, there's a contradiction within you. And that will manifest in a physical way. Some of you will have sore throats. Oftentimes if I'm channeling, if I'm not channeling, if somebody comes in my world, like close to me, and I'm doing a reading and they're not speaking their truth, I will get that a lot. So that's how I kind of know. So your sixth chakra, yeah, adrenal problems, perfect. Your sixth chakra is the color indigo, and it is your psychic, right? So it's the color indigo, sort of that bluish purple. And then your seventh chakra is your crown chakra. It is above your head, and it is all the colors together plus the colors that we don't have here. So you will see it as white, and some of you will see it as gold, or some of you, when you're open enough, you will see the other colors that we don't have here. You'll see it in your crown chakra because you're being fed from the universe, from spirit, from God, source, oneness, whatever you call them. You're being fed here, okay? Down to the, absolutely. So you're going all the way through your chakras. And then what you'll find is you'll see loving energy come from Earth, Mother Earth, and she's feeding you too. So you're being grounded in sort of like a figure 8 through your body. You're being grounded. You're being fed here. It feeds Mother Earth. It comes back up. Mother Earth feeds you. And it's sort of an infinity sign, an 8 sign, okay? But you guys will get to see that later. So, a lot of people think, let's talk about stones and gems and crystals. So, you know, all of us have vibration. That means everything on this earth, that means everything in this realm has a frequency, okay? We all vibrate at a frequency, okay? Now, we as humans, when we embody this, we are spiritual beings. You remember that saying, that my favorite saying from is it Pierre Teilhard de Chardin? That really good saying, I understand, is we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So, in order for us to have the human experience, we make our vibration dense so that we become body. But we still have that spiritual side. We still are spiritual beings. But we make, so an aspect of us is very dense. It's the same thing with crystals, stones, rocks, gems. They have a vibration, a frequency that's dense. But every rock, every stone, they're living. So they will have a different frequency, but they will be within the certain vibration. So each rock is different, each stone, each crystal, right? So what happens, oh yeah, That's a good song, actually. So what will happen is a lot of people think that it's the color of the rocks that will, if you put the color of the rock for each chakra, that it will balance and cleanse, right? That's not necessarily so. Okay? That particular rock has a certain frequency, and what you will do as a human being is vibrate at that frequency. Okay? So, what the color does is help you understand the frequency you want to vibrate. So, if what you have to do is have, so again, it reminds you, the color will remind you of a balanced or that frequency that you want in your chakra. Okay, but that doesn't necessarily, because let me back up. Crystals, gems, stones will carry a certain frequency, and you can energize them. Not everyone. You will have to have a genuine guru, an avatar, or an enlightened master. Put energy, because they know how me too, but they know how to work with those gems. They know how to energize a rock. They know how to transform energy. They know how to do that. So if an enlightened master were to give you, a black or a crystal and say put it in your first chakra, then it will balance your first chakra if that master or guru has energized it in that way. Okay, but for you, each rock or color just gives you the remembrance. It kind of helps you. It reminds you of that frequency. It doesn't necessarily energize or open that frequency. It just reminds you of that frequency. Okay, so I'll go over some of the rocks. Just some though, just like really a lot, like the ones that a lot of people use, that a lot of people know about. So some rocks, will have a higher frequency than others, and some gems will have higher frequency than others, and some crystals will have a higher frequency than others. Okay. And it's the reason, like, you can have a quartz or a diamond, and they're sort of both not clear, but they will vibrate at different frequencies. I hope that makes sense. So let me see. So the higher vibration, the higher frequency rocks, stones, or gems are moldavite. Yeah, it can happen. So moldavite is a higher frequency. I think it's called azosalite, I think. Herkimer. And all tektites. And nickel or iron from meteorites. They will have higher frequency. They will have finer frequency. You guys call them higher, I call them finer frequencies. And then the lower ones will be any of the celestites and any of the, is it agate family? Yeah, right. Yeah, those will have lower frequencies. A moldavite, I would suggest for those that are spiritually seeking, moldavite will help you. Because it's one of the highest frequency rocks or gems, right? The reason moldavite works the way it does is because it's a meteorite that came to Earth, blended with the sand here. So it's got both higher frequency and this Earth frequency, okay? So it's the combination of the two. So what you'll find is, yeah, it embodies that as above, so below, right? Because it's got both elements, both frequencies in there. Okay, so that I would suggest for spiritual seekers. And you will find that star seeds or indigos or whatever you want to call that, they will like it because it will help ground them, because they're already at a high frequency. They're already at an evolved fine frequency. So it takes the earth part, the lower frequency, and it helps ground you, okay? Where light workers, who are frequencies to work here on this earth, it will help elevate your frequency, because you don't vibrate at such a high frequency, because it's not needed for traveling dimensions and stuff. So you will find that it will raise your frequency, okay? There's many good stores. It just is a matter of, and like some people live in Arizona where rocks and gems and crystals are really, really inexpensive. Absolutely, we're all part of the love of the cosmos. Absolutely, yeah. So, let's see. Yeah, I went over the light workers, star seeds. Now, celestial quartz. So celestial quartz are really interesting because their pattern, their molecular structure is like growth patterns resembling lots of different crystals, or lots of different, so it's lots of different vibrations in these small little crystals when you look at one big celestial quartz. So it's almost like, and this is a theory, but it's almost like it's the library of the Akashic records, right? In a crystal, in a quartz. Okay? So when you use this, or you have this, it will start connecting you to your higher self, and you can see your records. Okay? Okay, bye. So it will do that to you. It will start, so you'll find that when you have this rock and you're like going around with it, or you're, meditating with it, just as you go about your day and your week, you'll start getting like these understandings. Like all of a sudden you know what to do. Like you'll get these messages. Okay? At night I look up the stars. Yeah. Okay. So if you're interested in connecting to your higher self, other than if you want to use me and I can put you under, you can try those things. I'm sure we do, because some of us are star seeds. So the one thing I want to, let's go to the other one. So angelites or celestites, they're energetic magnets for the angelic realm. So you can put those underneath your pillow, and you will call that frequency to you while you're sleeping. Now you need to understand, absolutely, you're probably an alien. Now you need to understand, you better be ready when you do this, because you will be at that frequency, your body will know to go to that frequency, and then the angelic realm will come. Okay, so if you're ready to see, you're ready to see, but you need to be very aware, okay? Let me see what else I have. So the one thing that's very important, and this is what Spirit was saying earlier about the tarot, we'll have a natural inclination to get obsessed or addicted in the ritual, okay, and attach ourselves to those things. Like I've said before, I don't attach myself to any tarot card. I don't attach myself to any of my tools. None of my tools, right? I don't attach myself. I stay pure. I stay whole. I connect to Spirit, okay? So the reason why I'm mentioning this is because people can start to collect rocks or collect gems or collect stones, and they will all of a sudden, and that's okay because you need clarity. But when you're getting to a point where you can't leave the house without one, or you can't think without one, you're becoming attached. And then it's about getting over the attachment. It's not about enlightening yourself. It's not about understanding. Okay? Right. The tools are a utility. There is just a way for us to get to a point if we need it. Okay? So I have all these tools. I don't necessarily use all these tools. Cindy, when we are attracted and choose to wear certain colors, yeah, it can help you remember that variance. It can help you remember that variance. And those things do help. But like I said, if you need a... Exactly. Exactly. And the teacher was... I told you, I was in deep meditation for 24 hours. And that was one of the things they were reminding me of. That this group can become very attached. But that's just our natural way. And so it is the reason that I am going to pull back on the tarot cards. Because it's becoming a habit. And the habit is not for us to have something be chosen for us. The habit is for us to come live our life. And whatever that is. But you will know because it will resonate with you. Okay? So, I think that's what I was saying. Make sense? Yeah. Absolutely. I'm trying to remember my train of thought, what I was saying. You're welcome. You're welcome. Memories of everything and lemon trees on Mercury. Yeah. So, Big Bubba, I guess you want to talk about your experience over there, because as we're talking, you keep telling us about your experience. We had dreams with so much chatter and tarot reading, waking very tired. Yeah. And also because you guys knew that this was coming, the group is getting bigger and bigger. It's just getting bigger and bigger. And so, I don't know how to say this, because what they were teaching me, I'll sometimes have a problem with it, not with what they teach me, but having to translate, because we don't have words for what they're saying sometimes, or words give it this justice. So I'm still trying to figure it all out, but because the group is so big, I had to like step back a little so that they could come in. Yeah. Yeah. It's because we're going to a different frequency. We're all expanding. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We're all expanding. This earth is expanding. This realm is expanding. It's what we do. So, I'm expanding too. So, I was already at a point, I was already at a point, but now I'm going further. Like, now I'm expanding too. So, that's why I had all those questions, and that's kind of why they put me in deep meditation, so that I could have the understanding. Yeah. Yeah, it can get overwhelming. That's why my guides and the Ascended Masters had me go to the back, because it was like my brain couldn't take all the energy. So my spiritual body can, but it's like my brain and the physical couldn't take it. So yeah, it wasn't just my brain, it was like my physical body. So they had me go back a little bit, and they held the space. Yeah, absolutely. So like I said, I don't know how this is going to work. This is all new to me, because I didn't even know we were going to this point. I just know what they tell me, and there's probably coming very soon, if not in the next one, where they will come forth, I will step back, and they will talk to you. Okay? So, understand when that happens. You are talking to a very awesome, powerful being. So, and they will give you clarity, absolutely. They want to give you clarity, but they will not make a decision for you. They do not do that. You came here to make your own decision. You came here, you made yourself this certain aspect so that you can experience your decisions in your physical. Okay? Absolutely. Because if they were to give you a choice, that is their will. That's not your will. And you're asking someone that can, you're asking a being who can see all to tell you one. And they're going to give you, like, I don't even know. Sometimes they'll give you a lighted path. Sometimes they won't give you any of it, and you have to sort of decide. They're just here to give you guidance and clarity. That's absolutely correct. And they want to. They want to give you guidance, and they want to give you clarity. Okay? So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Hi, Zanita. How are you? So, just remember that. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. So, they were helping me understand about the about the necklace. They were helping me understand about the necklace. You know, the one that stars, because you guys want this necklace, and I want to be able to have necklaces offered so you guys could get them, so you guys could purchase them. So, you know, I was asking how can I get these necklaces this way? And so they were saying the reason the necklace works so well is because you do vibrate at that, and we have been here putting energy into that necklace and to keep it at that vibration of love. You have been putting that energy in that necklace. So all these years I've been putting energy in that necklace. So they were saying, you know, if I make necklaces, or if I get necklaces and have them made, or if I make them as I'm intending and as I'm spiritually meditating and putting that vibration, then it will be so. That's what they said. It will be so. So understand that that's probably going to happen. So that I will meditate and have spirit come through, and then energize those necklaces, energize those certain rocks, energize those certain gems, and then you guys can use them for your chakras, and you can wear the necklace too. Okay. You're welcome. Are you saying thank me for the validation? I don't know if you guys are talking to each other or to me. Yeah, it's coming soon. I'm thinking that I might do it on my vacation. So, Star, guess what? You may have to help me on my vacation. Okay, thank you. Thank you. This is another thing I want to mention. I don't know if you guys are interested. This is one thing I want to mention. I don't know if you guys are interested, but I am willing, because I did tell you guys where I was going on vacation. I told you I was going to Cancun. That Star and I are going to Cancun, and I haven't had a vacation in a while, right? So, I am thinking. I'm not sure if you're interested. I'm just going to leave it open. If there is enough interest and enough people that want to travel there, I'm willing to do a group session, you know, with a small group. We'll rent a hall there, or we'll rent, you know, a room there, and I will be able to meet with all of you guys. It won't be the whole time, but I will meet with you guys, and then, you know, we can sort of have fun there. Yeah. I'm not sure if you're interested. Yeah. So I would just see, I don't know if you want to email me and tell me you're interested, and then depending on how many people do it, depending on how many people can do it or want to do it or want to come see me, I'm willing to give up one of my days, one of my evenings for that. Yeah. Right. It does. It's going to be so we're going to be there starting the 29th. So it'll be anywhere from like the 29th to the 2nd. Yeah. 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 Well, that is kind of up to you. I'm going to see who's interested. You guys are welcome to email me. And then if there's enough interest, we'll rent a suite, and then I'll meet with everybody. And I'll be making those necklaces, or we'll be figuring that out. And, you know, you'll be able to purchase that as well. I know. No, I can't pay, because there is the flow of energy. And if I already give this free, and what happens is if you take and take and take and take, that's not energy flow. So I have my things that I need and want, and I'm willing to give this part free, these lessons free, the channeling free. I'm willing to do that. But if you want to come work with me personally, you can find me at yourindigopath.com. You're welcome. Yes. Yes, absolutely. But I don't do it for that reason. I do it because I want to lovingly give it to you. I did it when I breathed my first breath in this world. It was my purpose. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you'd have to find your own way, but you're welcome to come see me. And if there's enough people interested, then I will do a night where I spend with everybody for a couple of hours. You're welcome. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Just email me if you can, if you're interested. You're welcome. You're welcome. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. So I think that's all we were going to talk about. Make sure. Yeah. Also, when you get rocks or stones or gems, to sort of clear and balance them, you can put them on a full moon night. I know I've said this before, but on a full moon night, well, full moon, yeah, on a night that it's a full moon, you can lay it out on your patio or your back porch or your, you know, I don't know, whatever it is, your windowsill, and let the moon shine to those rocks, gemstones, or crystals, and it'll re-energize them and balance them. Okay, but if you're wanting a certain frequency in your gemstone, crystal, or balance, then that's when you'd have to get an enlightened master, a guru like me, or an avatar. Yeah, because we have the understanding of transforming energy, and then we using crystals and putting energy into those crystals. Every full moon, absolutely, absolutely. So the one thing I didn't say was that anything like earth and dirt and anything that's not man-made, that's here on this earth, does resonate at a higher frequency, or fine. I call it finer. You guys call it higher. So it's at a finer frequency. So absolutely, you can use sea salt. Yeah, you can. Yeah. So the full moon is just time for you to get introspective and within, and you're already doing that with. It's sort of a like, all right, we're gonna wipe the slate clean and do over, right? We're gonna start from this point forward. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think so. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, my beautiful ones. I love you, love you, love you. I thank you for listening. And water to cleanse energies. Absolutely. Yeah. I've climbed so high, but life sometimes it washes over me. Yeah. Husband met with his divorce attorney again yesterday. We've come to agreement. I'm not answering any questions today. Love you, love you, love you. You have to watch the replay to understand. Alright? I love you guys. Have a great, wonderful day. Bye.